Sup guys, I'm Matt Mace and I want to talk about the new news about Destiny 2 PC version. As it is written here on a gaming website VG247, Destiny 2 PC developed by Viserious Visions will not have dedicated servers, but crazy rivals with these 4K screens. You may have and may have not heard about the issues that rise when a game like this doesn't have dedicated servers, but I'm gonna explain to you or try to explain to you why problems that you may have and may have not heard about happen. Game servers are the things that make the multiplayer be possible. As far as I know, there are two types of servers that are used in the gaming industry: peer-to-peer or dedicated servers. Peer-to-peer is when a player creates a game session, game room for the game session, and other players join the room. The entire game session is dependent on the host's internet, and the game's host might be fixed, meaning no matter how good internet connections other players have, the one who created the room will stay as the host no matter what. There might be also more loose systems where even if someone created the room, the game system will determine who and if anyone there has a better internet connection, and if there is someone like that with a better internet connection, the internet host will change, so it will switch them so that the game session will be better. Now there are a couple of serious problems that arise with peer-to-peer games, especially with games like these that are focused so much on the multiplayer part. Connectivity issues. The game's host internet crashes, the entire game session crashes because you are connected to him. Lag. Many of you may have seen, may have not seen it, depending on how often you play multiplayer, but lag is the thing that when you see someone, a player, go somewhere, move, and suddenly it looks like as if he was teleporting to place to place. He is not teleporting, it's just that the host internet connection, the entire internet thing, internet in servers aren't as fast, so that to process his movement fluently, so that you would see him just moving just like he is, but the internet, the data just comes to you in bulks, and therefore you see him here and suddenly you see him here. So this part you just don't, your PC I guess doesn't receive the data or just disregards them completely. I'm not sure, but this is what happens. You may have heard about something called ping. This is the result of a high ping, meaning how delayed everything in the game session is. Now there is also the thing that speed that influences pretty much everything that I mentioned, but this ties directly to the 4K the 4K screens that are praised so much here. It doesn't make sense because it's not possible with slow internet to be able to play multiplayer in 4K, because every single data that your PC processes has to be uploaded to the internet so that it will be there, because everything that happens on the multiplayer session your computer has to download, and process, and then upload some other data. With the internet, 4K screens represent big packs of data. If your internet connection is slow, it's not possible to have 4K resolution. Dedicated servers are so demanded by the gaming community because gaming's dedicated servers can be tweaked, can be customly made. Meaning, just like a PC, the more performance you need, the more you can get. Of course, there are some limitations, but it is much more customizable than a regular peer-to-peer. I don't know if peer-to-peer is actually customizable because it just depends on the settings of the game's host. So whatever internet settings he has influence the game session, entire game session. Dedicated servers can have a huge RAM, huge processing, a really high processing speed, and everything else that comes with it. So instead of the game session being connected to one player, it is connected to a huge server. Well, huge, depending on what the developer or whoever buys the server purchases. But let's assume that he purchases a huge dedicated server, a really powerful dedicated server. The game session is dependent on it, and there is a really much higher chance of it being stable, and therefore crashes and simply lags and other stuff that comes with it will decrease significantly. It doesn't matter if the host goes away or whatever happens to him. It won't make a difference other than the numbers of players that will be present in the game session, but with dedicated servers also the matchmaking is much better. Because, like I said, the speed, connectivity, stability, everything influences everything in the multiplayer. And 4K screens can be a reality with dedicated servers, even though I think they are absolutely unnecessary. So, I think that this is all I wanted to say about this matter. You may say that what for dedicated servers? Well, like I said, this is a really important thing for games that are really focused, very much focused on the multiplayer. Games like Last of Us don't need dedicated servers because I think there are not many players, and it's simply not a big, really important and big part of the game. But games like Destiny, Battlefield, Call of Duty, they are focused on multiplayer. And on PC, there are up to, I think, 64 players. That is really a huge load on any server. And a really powerful server is needed for the game session to run so that you can enjoy it, really enjoy it, without crashes, without lag, without any of that stuff, and with very fast matchmaking. Because I don't know how about you, but it's really annoying if I have to wait I don't know how many minutes just to get into a game session, just to be kicked out of it, to get into such a matchmaking and wait just maybe about the same time that I waited before for the game session, just so that it happens maybe again. Just so that it maybe happens again. These things may not have been discussed a couple of years ago when multiplayer wasn't such a big thing, but as the time goes on, the multiplayer is more and is a much bigger part of games, and I really doubt that you would want to experience the lag and other connectivity issues when playing a game. But I don't think I have anything more to say about this topic at the moment. So, in case you'd like to add something to this topic, say your opinion, suggestions, whatever, feel free to post it down in the comment section below. If you like this video, please leave a like for support, subscribe to support this channel and become a mate. Maybe share it, and shall we meet in the next videos? Bye.